Music brought to you by Open Mic. Welcome, one and all, to the Barracks. Admiral Crow reporting for duty, kicking some tunes. Some nice tunes by Open Mic. Open Mic, here's to you, brother. Good shit, man. Check them out on Spotify, YouTube. Follow him on Twitter. He's got a lot of tunes. He does some R&B stuff, some beat drop stuff. Some hype pump stuff. Do it. Do the things. Gun!
Oh,
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
it's all good, man.
Ever! You gonna come in here? Or you just gonna chill out there?
She's just joined the server. Give her a second.
Ever's been part of the server.
I mean Discord. Cause she left and come back, I think.
Well, yeah, she got into our Discord under a different profile
Fake profile.
because of some other people's opinions about stuff and things, right? She laid it out.
Fake
for me the other day.
opinions.
Where is here? Voice comms in the Discord. Come on.
Go to Commons and we will drag you down to our level.
Yeah. Yeah. This channel I keep hidden. And there's been times where I've granted access to people who are not content creators.
Go to the Commons channel.
And yeah. Usually I give like VIP status in Discord to members of the community who are content creators or streamers, or that we just vibe with. And like, you've been around for a hot minute, so you know.
Just a hot minute though.
Just a hot minute. Not a cold minute, a hot minute.
You guys are funny.
Funny, haha.
Ha ha. Ha ha. No, you said the Commons channel. You realize there's two channels called the Commons,
Yep,
right?
There's
one
a
for
voice
tech
one and a regular one.
I know. Gunn just kept telling me to go to the Commons channel. I'm like, I'm in the Commons channel.
Go to the Commons channel.
I'm in the Commons channel.
Do the one where you can make voice talking happen.
Oh,
I
I wonder
yeah, I
if they
figured
fixed
that
the
out.
render issue.
I'm gonna render you.
I
Are you
was
talking about
Your
bars?
face.
yeah.
They had a bunch of stuff over the last like week and a
That
half.
was part of the reason I stepped away. Like, not it was out of frustration, not for dislike of the game, because I started having rendering issues and stuff. Like when you remember, Gun, when we were in the spider cave and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I started having rendering issues, and it kind of like Baldur's Gate plays kind of slow anyway, but it really slowed it down. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna step away for a little bit, right? And that was about the time when Starfield hit and stuff, and so there were some good distractions. But now,
What game was that? I never heard of that game that you just said.
Oh,
What was
you're
that game?
such a liar.
I need to change my homepage because it's all Starfield. I need to because it's out now. I need to,
Yeah.
show that.
Fix your stuff.
Yeah, I need to fix my
I think-
shit.
I think you need to Crawl add me because you're not showing up as an open lobby for me.
Okay, hold
Did
on.
you launch the actual game, Kroll?
Yeah, I'm
He's not in the game yet.
I am loading up the game, but I don't remember if the continue file is the stream file or if it's my off stream file. I
Okay.
should have went to
So
load
we're still
instead,
waiting.
but-
It's fine.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I
Kroll
just
gets
keep hitting
distracted with
refresh.
chat.
I get this.
Really?
I just get
I never get
distracted.
distracted.
He gets distracted with cat.
Like,
Foggy and Leggy get distractions.
I'm forever distracted, always. So.
yeah.
Sorry.
Wait,
relate.
you're ever distracted?
She's
ever distracted.
Yes.
Forever distracted. I get distracted extremely easily.
Yes.
Mr. Biggins.
You know the scene? There's a scene in DC Legends of Tomorrow where Wentworth, I think that's his first name. It's either his first name or his last name. The actor who plays Captain Cold, I think his character's name is.
Wait, Wentworth?
And
That's somebody else, I think.
the guy, it's the guy from Prison Break.
Yeah,
Okay,
the same two
yeah.
guys from Prison Break.
Yeah, it's the same two guys from Prison
Okay.
Break, right? And there's Captain Cold, and then there's the other guy. I forget what he called himself, but they had guns. Captain Cold had a cold gun, and the other guy had a fire gun, right? That was like their shtick. But he lays out this thing. He says, "Yo, Mr. Biggins, what's up, brother?" He says, "Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan." That's me every day of my life, as far as I can remember.
Weird. I barely ever make plans. I just go with it.
So
yeah, I don't make plans
this is
either.
not. No, this is not the right file. All right, hold on a second. Load game. Blur Sprout, right? It was supposed to be Blue Sprout, right?
Yeah, I think that's your name.
Because I was started experimenting a little bit with trying to get that sword in the beginning.
Oh,
You guys didn't get
drop
the
hand.
sword?
I don't know
In
if
a
we did or
single
not.
player game, as a single player game, it's very difficult to get the fire sword in the intro. At least for me. At least for me.
Did you give Shatterheart the ability to tell him to drop his sword?
No, so
That's
I'm
pretty
still
much all it
experimenting with
takes.
that. So,
Oh, okay. I think we do have the sword in our playthrough. I think
Yes, we
Karlak's
do.
rolling with it.
yeah. Because we have yet to find a suitable replacement. Because not that we haven't looked. You know what I mean?
You won't find a replacement for that sword unless you do
And-
one of two things.
Go
The
ahead.
first thing being
Three.
go to Act 2. The
Okay.
second thing being do some trickery again with drop the sword trick. But it's like literally like a 12% chance.
That's really low.
And we did it in our game that I'm playing with Shady and them.
Oh, okay.
Voss,
Whose
the
sword?
Githyanki from Act 3,
Ah.
is
Mm.
briefly in Act 1.
Yeah.
And you can command him to drop his sword if you do it quick enough. And if you get it, it's basically a gold weapon that you
Wow.
will not need to change until Act 3.
Wow.
If you ever change it, to be honest.
Well,
So it's basically like a level 10 item
right.
in the first zone.
And along those lines, because like I'm not a D&D noob to the point where I don't know what it is. You know, like I've been very familiar with D&D for a long time, but I've never actually played. So I never really understood like how the leveling works and how itemization works and things like that. I'm still when it comes to this kind of game, I'm still very used to the ARPG approach or the other RPG approach that most video games follow, right? Like you can get the same sword, we'll say like Diablo, right? You can get the same sword at level 10 and as you do at say level 50, right? And so, because of the level differences, the level 50 sword is quite obviously very much stronger, right? It doesn't work that way in D&D. It like
It kind of does, though. I think
yeah,
you're misinterpreting the way the game
it
runs.
kind of does, but it's not.
Because if you somehow manage to, let's say you're level 2 or 3 and you accidentally come upon a beholder and somehow miraculously you drop a boulder on its head and kill it, right? Like just random possibilities, right? Let's say that happens and you now have access to his loot. That creature is probably like a level 10, something like that, range 10, 12, and now you have these items that it was using, and they are most likely going to be in that range. The problem is, though, your level is so low, you're not going to comprehend what that item actually does.
Right.
So you're gonna pick that
That's
sword up
harder.
and be like, oh, that's a really cool sword. It's glowing all funny and it's got these writings on it. Let's inspect it. The chances of you figuring out what it is pretty fucking low. Now that being said, you may be able to go into town and meet somebody that's like, hey, I can tell you what that is, and then you'll find out if you can use it or not. But it is a high level weapon.
Right, and that's kind of what and my boss at work, who's also my friend, he's kind of like been in D&D for like a really long time, or well, what I consider a really long time, like 3 years or so, right? Maybe more, but so he's kind
That's
of
a
familiar.
beginner in D&D, FYI.
Well, sure, but compared relative to me, that's like wow, right? And so he's been kind of like and it comes up in conversation now and again because he was running a game and the game kind of fell apart because of IRL stuff, which that's his thing, right? So, and he's like, I kind of want to do D&D again. He's explaining to me about this, that, and the other thing because he's playing through Baldur's Gate. I think he just got into Act 2. I was like, well, you're officially further than me. And Mr. Biggins, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. Life is good tonight.
And I think I just took over somebody else's character.
Well,
yeah, I
what
think
it
it
did?
was Apox.
yeah, it is.
But
I'm
it's
like,
okay.
But it's
Wait a
okay.
minute.
Yeah, it's really okay because APOD.
I think he's rogue.
Yeah, and if
Yeah,
you
but he's
if
a
you want to like
Yeah, maybe he is a
make
rogue,
some
he's a rogue.
adjustments, we can go to camp and do that.
Yeah, if you want to re-roll a whole new character.
Yeah, we can
You can
because we got the guy.
basically-
You can go talk to the guy to
Oh, that's true.
get her resituated in a fashion that's comfortable for you.
Yeah, I'll wait, see what, I'll see, I'll have to look at the character.
Okay.
We'll wait, we can wait.
What do you
Doesn't
want
have
to
be
be?
immediately.
You could be a warlock or
I
Pearl's a
usu-
druid.
Yeah.
I usually like
I'm-
being a sorcerer personally.
I'm obviously a bard.
but I don't know if I'd want to be a sorcerer as a drow. So, yeah, I'll have to wait and see.
I also had a little bit of a spoiler that apparently the level cap in Baldur's Gate is 12.
Right. How's that a spoiler?
That's why I said
Not
a
a
little bit.
spoiler.
I didn't know, so that's why I was like,
Oh, yeah, it's 12,
so.
which is actually higher than it was in the beta, isn't it?
And I kind of, he told me that, and I kind
You
of looked at
couldn't
him
get
funny.
past
I'm like,
7
level
in the beta, I
12, and this is where my disconnect with D&D is the leveling is different than formulas I'm used to. So he's like, well, technically, he's like, caps out at like 20. I mean, you can
20
go
is-
further,
is
but
God.
20, yeah, and that's what he was.
No,
if you're
you
level
actually-
20, you're
so
just
you actually
like
can't.
stupid.
You actually can't go further. 20 is the hard cap on D